G'day! In today's video I'm having a look at a water damaged Realme phone. Now I'm not too sure of the model just yet, but I'll find that out once I get inside. So to begin with, I'm going to take the SIM tray out. Pops out as so. Like so. And then from here I believe the back should separate from the black frame. So we've got the screen, a matte black plastic, and then the coloured plastic around it. Should just be able to pry my way around this. At least that's what I'm expecting. Like that. We'll grab a different tool. Grab the one I nicknamed the pizza cutter. Go. Go a little bit closer. Next up, we are going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. So the description I received from the customer regarding this one was that it had got liquid damaged, then it got left in rice for a few hours, and then after that it was used for about half a day and then it switched off. So I'm not sure what we're going to find, but we'll get into it and see. Now a pair of tweezers as well to help. There we go. Battery. Slight corrosion look to it. The battery connector there. Move that out of the way. It looks fine. Connector there looks fine. That one looks fine. I do find it kind of humorous when there's liquid damage and it only seems to get to the battery, which has to get past everything else to get to there. The bottom half. Funnily enough, I'm not actually seeing any model numbers just yet on this phone. Another thing to note with the relatively cheaper phones like Oppos and ZTEs and Xiaomi's, they tend to use the same screws everywhere and the same screw length. So there's really no concern that you're going to put the wrong screws in the wrong places. So one advantage of having a cheaper phone. There we go. And the screw just fell down there. And even here. Aha, bingo. Now I'm going to remove that battery as well. I do like the battery removal methods on these phones. Leave that there out of the way for now. So we'll inspect a little bit further. Put this back around it, like so. Put that out of the way. Now I'll zoom you guys into where I'm seeing corrosion, and I'll go over what I'm going to do with that. So if you have a look here, right where my finger is, you can see it's corroded on that flex connector and the charger board there. You do also see a bit of corrosion on the power connector up here. There's a little bit on the battery itself, but I'm going to give that a clean and try that on an external battery charger to see if I can get some power into that. But to begin with, the easiest way will be to, once I get this out of the way, I'm going to take that cable out, and I will take the charger board out as well. I don't have too much hope for this one, sadly, without actually replacing parts. So as you can see there, looking around here, got like a white kind of powder look to it. So over here, so I'd say this charger board's probably buggered. We'll continue on and see. Take this rubber gasket off. And there's not one there, or is there? Yes. Take these off before I hit it with alcohol. I'm going to give the whole board a clean, and here, typically if I give it a clean with alcohol, what I'm wanting to happen is the pins themselves to become a nice goldy colour again. But I'm expecting they're going to stay black, and when they're black, usually there's not much chance of them making a proper connection, and at the same time, because of that, not a proper connection, it's not going to function properly. So, best case for this phone is that the charger port can be replaced, the flex connector can be replaced, and then we're all good to go from there. But at this point, I'm not too sure. Experience tells me that cleaning these parts won't work again. Replacing them may, but it depends on the damage to the main board. There's also, as I mentioned, about the battery having corrosion on its connector. Give that a clean too. And what I'm trying to do when I want to externally charge the battery is that if it can turn on the phone without these two connected here, then I know I should just be able to replace those, and I should be able to keep using the phone or get the customer's phone up and going once more. If I charge the battery externally and I can't turn on the phone, then I would say that this damage here has gone further upstream to the main board and has potentially killed it from there. And if it gets to that level, that's a bit beyond my skill set at this point in time. And all the other connections here, so all the other flex connections, the one to the display looks perfect. The one going to the daughter board looks okay, but the daughter board itself doesn't. So I'm going to get some power under the battery and see what I can find. So I'm now giving it half an hour of charge. I'll reconnect the screen, and I'm just going to see if this will turn on without anything else really connected. So I've just got the battery, got all the lower half of the phone disconnected. Battery, screen, hit power, and let's see what happens. Press hold, and we have a display. So that's a very good sign for this customer, which at least means I'll be able to retain their data. Now, I'm not sure if I should bother proceeding and trying to get the charging aspect of it going. Being this up will only take a second. We'll give it a quick go. So we go connection here. I'll feed this down. Down there. Yep. Yeah. I won't worry about the plastic surrounds on here just yet. So what I'm going to do now is just connect up this. Line it up and click it in. There we go. Connect the battery up as well. And now I'm just going to see if I can get any power from this. There we are, a micro USB. So I will just go via the computer. So we are connected, and we do look to be charging. Yep, computer's detected it as well. So right now, this person's pretty darn lucky. I'm just going to proceed to put it all back together once more, and should be right to go from there. So anyway, I'm going to leave you guys here. Actually, no, we will go down the journey of the reassembly, being it does look to be a relatively straightforward one. Disconnect the battery again. I do need to disconnect this to put the rubber grommets back on the charging port. Now, which way do we go? Go. There we go. Now the orientation of that may help if it's the correct way. There we go. In. Does sit a fair bit better now because of that. Antenna's connected. Connect up this flex cable. There we go, back connected once more. Push that up and under. Connect up the two rear facing cameras. If I can get them to sit correctly. No. Connect. Connect. Now we do also have another camera here. Connect. There we go. That looks to go over the top. Now we'll need to connect up the battery. Move this up and over. Like so. Battery in. Connect on. There we go. Now luckily we just have very standard screws here. I'm just going to start in the corner and work my way across. Actually, before I go too far there, I best get that home button back into its position and connect up that daughter board that does look to have popped off. Okay, connected, 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 connected. Probably shouldn't have done those connections in that order, but we're here now. From here, I'm not sure what the long-term life of this phone would actually be, with those connections in that condition. I wouldn't be too trusting it. If it was your only phone, I wouldn't put my full hopes and dreams into it. But if you're just needing to turn it on to get your data off, that should be okay. But the long-term life is definitely not really there, especially without replacing that flex connector and also replacing the cable itself, or the charging board, sorry. Now, move up. Did miss a screw up here. And another screw over here. Plenty of little screws on this phone. Okay. There we go. That screw doesn't really want to go in, so I'm going to leave him out. There we go. And from here, not much left to do apart from put the back cover back on. So I'm going to sit that over it, wheel it around, slide it over, click, 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 click. SIM tray back in the correct way. That's correct way. There we go. And power button. There we go. So that's opening up a Oppo Realme, or Realme by Oppo, and just giving the charger board a clean to revive it once more. Hope this helps you. See you guys later. Bye.